My name's Amy Ashley. My life growing up was very dysfunctional. My dad, when I was much younger, he was working on some tall towers. I'm not exactly sure what, but he ended up falling off the tower and breaking his back in several locations. That led to him becoming reliant upon pain medicine, and then that opened up to other drugs, and it just became a spiraling effect because then my mom got introduced to that from there. I would see my mom and my dad at the time doing drugs. They would be high, they'd be shooting up in front of me, and being a little child facing that, seeing that, it just scars the image into your mind. I mean, you feel like you're your parent's parent, and that's not something that a child should ever have to feel. When I was age 11, I went into the foster care system and was bounced around from home to home. I lost count. I know it was more than 5 homes from 11 to 16, where I finally found a good foster home. While I was in several relationships that I ended up having 2 children because of, and I no longer saw myself being who I knew I could be, who I knew I should be, because now I no longer have, it's no longer just me, it's now me and children. I had attempted school many times, but it was never successful because the circumstances just weren't in my favor. I was always worried about working another job or making more money so I could afford to support myself. It was exactly what I needed. I needed some place that I could focus on school, focus on getting my life back together without the worries of how am I going to afford all this. And then there was the other added part of how am I going to also take care of my mom at the time, because she depended on me for a lot of things. So the New Beginnings gave me that. It was strange because I went from always working to always taking care of my mom to having so much chaos in and out of my life to having my own apartment and it just being my children and myself. And the first night it was so quiet. But when I woke up the next day, it was like a weight had been lifted off my chest because I knew that it was gonna be okay. One of the skill sets that TNB really enabled it and showed me was how to be a better parent. I was never an active parent. I was always kind of in the background and either was working too much to really give my kids the love and the attention that they needed, but TNB allowed parenting classes and focus on being a parent. I'm used to people only wanting me around while that benefits them. I was just ready to expect them to tell me that I just needed to go, that it wasn't gonna work, and it was just amazing how much of a family it was. It's not just a program, it becomes your family. They've been more of a family than my actual family has been. I mean, it was just little things like that that just have made such a difference to me.